G'day guys, welcome to SHEA USA. I am Mark O'Shea and this is of course Jay O'Shea. She's a little hairier these days around that way.
I didn't shave before the show.
This is not Jay O'Shea, this is Chris Young, folks. How are you, mate?
I'm good, I'm very well.
Welcome to Australia.
Yeah, first time. Get that question out of the way.
Right, yes.
Everybody says, so it's your first time here?
Yeah.
But really, really excited. Been hearing a lot about it through a guy that I guess you've met before, my bass player, Steve Seals.
Yes, I know Steve, he's a great player. Yep.
Evidently he's a Brizzy. Is that
That's right. And in fact, you told me this off camera, just to be in full disclosure, and you announced Brisbane correctly. You did not say Brisbane.
No, he's corrected me many times.
Good.
I knew better when I got here, Brisbane.
Okay, cool. Well, we're glad to have you. So
we
got that out of the way. Glad to have you here. Of course, you're here for CMC Rocks, The Hunter, which is going to be fantastic. And if you're watching this after it's already aired, then it was fantastic.
It was the best thing ever.
Ever?
Yeah, ever. You missed it. It's terrible.
But let's chat a little bit about how you got in the business, because you're actually from a town called Murfreesboro, which is very, very close to Nashville itself, for those folks that don't know. So it wasn't such a huge journey, or when you sort of go, oh, I love country music, I need to move to the center of country music in the universe. Oh, it's 5 mile up the road.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes drive.
Right.
So, I grew up in Murfreesboro, and I think a lot of that played into, like, being that close to Nashville definitely helped me as a songwriter, because I would go around asking people. I was like always a singer from the get-go. Like I wanted to be known as a singer, so I knew I had to do that, knew how to get that down, and I would go around and ask like all these songwriting buddies and other artists that if I ever got a chance to run into them. I used to go watch Blake Shelton play a lot before years ago when he had the mullet.
Right.
Blake loves when I say that. I would be like, man, when I was a kid, I used to come watch you all the time. But it really was the first thing that people ingrained in me was, be a songwriter, be a songwriter, be a songwriter. And, I think being that close to Nashville really helped, because I got a chance to write with people that otherwise, I never, wouldn't been available to.
Sure. Well, I guess just logistically, it wasn't like, I know, as you, I'm sure, do know plenty of folks who, will fly from one state to the next, or their parents will fly them in and they'll spend all their savings coming into just for the opportunity to stay there for 3 or 4 days to meet somebody, So just the proximity to the town, I think must have been a huge advantage.
I just wouldn't go away. Right. Yeah, they couldn't send me away. I was already there.
Cut, stop the press. Sorry everybody, but we have a very important announcement to make right now.
That's correct, Jay. We want to do something special for you guys watching. We want to give you a free copy of one of our songs from our new record, 1+1.
Totally free.
We want to give you Missing Miracles, which is one of my favorite songs from the record. We want to give it away totally free as an MP3. All you got to do is go to our website, which is www.therealoshay.com.
What is it?
It's therealoshay.com. And sign up to get access and get this free MP3.
Right, back to the program.
So then fast forward to several years later, of course, after honing your craft and writing and playing pretty well everywhere around town.
Pretending like I was honing it.
Yeah. Jump into the Nashville Star thing, which was a huge launching point to some degree. Yes.
Yeah, it was weird because when I describe, now reality TV is a lot more prevalent,
right.
And that show doesn't even exist anymore.
Yes.
But I'm glad it did when I was on it. Because it put me on RCA Records,
right.
which is a place that I'd always wanted to be. Keith Whitley was there. I was a huge Keith Whitley fan. Elvis was there. I mean, just a huge, huge record label. And one of the really big things that I did with that show is it got me my first album. But the first 2 singles off that record tanked.
This is a really interesting story.
Terribly.
Yeah. So, but then, correct me if I'm wrong. There was a song you released that sort of came out and then went away and then came back again. Right?
Yeah. It's the first time in 25 years that a song has been re-released and gone to #1. It's only ever happened 3 times. My song, Randy Travis on the other hand, and John Conley, Backside of 30.
Right.
And it was actually the next single, my 3rd single that I released, and it died. And I was just like, I was sitting there going, what am I doing wrong here? And we put out the 4th single, and it took like 9.5 months to finally get up the chart. But we had my first hit I'd ever had. It was #1. And then we had another #1.
Which was?
That was a song called Getting You Home, the Black Dress song.
Yep.
Then we had another #1, which was the album title, The Man I Want to Be. And then we were really trying to think of what to put out next. And my label actually came to me and were like, look, I know we've already put this out and this never happens, but we really think this song is special. We want to put it back out. and I wrote it, so I was okay with it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
I was going to get a check out of it, hopefully.
yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure. And I really did love the song, and they put it back out, and it went to #1.
Highlights so far. I know you've only been in town like what, 48 hours or something.
Well, we got a chance to go around and hang out in Sydney for a day.
Yep.
So we went to a lot of stuff. We took like 2 of the ferries. I know some of it was kind of touristy stuff.
Oh,
But
mate, Sydney's a beautiful
man,
city.
just gorgeous. And it was so cool just to get to walk around and people watch and just relax. I think it's probably the first day I've actually, like, because I don't have cell service here,
Right.
had nothing. Like, no one could bother me. Nobody knew where I was. It was me, my manager, my guitar player, my tour manager. We just kind of hung out all day. We went down to one of the beaches and had food, like open air, and there's waves coming in front of us. You can't beat that.
Greatest country on the planet, mate.
I'm really, really proud of it. I don't know. I know why my bass player loves it. I can be honest.
Do me a favour, we have a bit of a baritone in Australia as well in country music.
Okay.
His name is Adam Harvey. I'm not sure if you've come across Adam yet.
I don't know if I've ever met Adam.
He has a pretty low voice, old Adam. And
Yeah, but he does.
I'm wondering if you can look down the barrel of the camera and say, "G'day, Adam Harvey," in your lowest voice.
G'day, Adam Harvey.
Wow, there we go. Excellent job.
Everything is gonna be alright. I just wanna be with you tonight.
Hey, thanks for checking out our video.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking this button here. And if you want to listen to some of our music on iTunes, you can do so by clicking this one here.
Oh, and you can leave a comment way down below.
See you soon.